क्या हो रहा है?
बस जाने वाले हैं few seconds.
ओके।
Okay, we are going live now.
ओके।
Okay. Welcome, Uncle. Welcome, Dilip Uncle, to Create Together live session.
Yes, thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to, after a long, long time, I picked up my pen and pencil. So let's let's have a good, what do you call this?
Live session.
Live session for two people, is it?
Yes, it is for two people. And
Mm-hmm.
I have both of our details on the screen. Uh, so my Zentails is my Instagram ID and Dilip Uncle's Instagram ID is LBS Dilip. And there is just one hashtag, create together with Shivi. So whenever you post your artwork, do remember to tag us so that we can appreciate your artwork too. And we have somebody with us today who has lots of stories to share with all of us. So as we tangle together, we will talk. We will do a lot of talking. So, Uncle, would you like to start with showing your choice of tangle first?
Sure. I have chosen a tangle which I had created about 4 or 5 years ago. It is called pizza.
Oh, wow.
It may bring some water in your mouth, but
Hmm.
then it so happened that there was a tree and its fruit had fallen on the road, and I picked it up. So it was giving a shape of a, when you buy a pizza and you cut it into 8 parts, then each part is a triangular, little triangular piece.
Okay.
So this fruit looked like that, and then since it had broken, there were three seeds in that.
Hmm.
So I sat and then converted into a tangle,
Hmm.
and so
I'll show everybody the fruit. I have
ah,
it with me,
oh, you
and
have that. Okay,
yeah, I have your blog spot. So
okay,
we will also share with people your blog spot.
that's
Uh,
very nice.
Here it is. This is
Hmm.
the fruit, right?
Okay.
So for everybody
Oh
to see,
yeah.
this is the inspiration for drawing the tangle.
Oh yeah. That's a fruit, and that's my blog.
Yeah.
And yeah, that the top what you're seeing is what I'd created to demonstrate.
Hmm.
जो थोड़ा आधा दिख रहा है ना,
हाँ हाँ
अभी तो फ्रूट दिख रहा है। हाँ, अभी ये जो है,
हाँ
this is what I first created.
हाँ.
You can see, I think it was around, must have been around February or so. So I'd drawn a love sign. And
Hmm.
in that, if you see all these um, repeatable patterns, which I called as pizza.
Hmm.
So for the benefit of our viewers who are wishing to learn this and draw along with us,
Hmm.
uh, can I show them a
Yes.
simple? It's a very simple um, pattern
Hmm.
on my. If you can see my paper on the screen, blank paper.
Yeah.
So first draw a V shape. V.
Uh, are you drawing? Because what you are drawing is not visible.
I drew.
Okay.
Are you saw
Ah,
this?
yeah.
Okay. And then on two ends of this V, first on top you with a little curved line you connect, and then on these two ends I draw a curved bigger line like this.
Hmm.
Now in this small portion I had seen the seeds, so I divided into from center. I draw a line on top, and then the center of the other two lines.
Okay.
And now these pieces, I round it off to look like the seeds.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So all the three,
You're doing the roundings.
I'm doing the roundings. So it on one hand, it gives you the nice black edges. I mean, and then
Okay.
the three seeds are now found on the, and then now this portion what you are seeing
Hmm.
is available to you for doing all kinds of things. So the one which I have chosen today to show, um, that I'll do, but let's say if I extend this line here,
Hmm.
and then it's only the straight lines.
Hmm.
So now I would draw from here the lines at
Okay.
slightly spacing. When you draw slowly as per the rules. This is how on this side, and from this end you will stop here.
Hmm. Okay. Think. So the starting point is the same, right?
Yes, here this was the starting point. The starting point is the same, and from there it radiates. So once you are done this, then
Hmm.
it works out nicely that this parting portion you do a little bit of darkening with the graphite,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can do the shading part. So it
Okay.
gives you a 3D effect.
Yeah.
Likewise, in these pieces, also seeds, also light graphite,
Mm-hmm.
and then smudge it.
Okay.
And this point, where from where it is starting, you again darken that portion
Hmm.
and do a little bit of smudging. So this is one piece, and in whatever space is available at different orientations, you can draw. So let me just show you another one, just to show the variation, which I'm going to work on. So very quickly, I'll be drawing, and you can just watch. This is V available. Um I'm making this part of the pizza, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm covering this up. This is the center, and three lines to the center of those three lines, and then these will be rounded off. This I'm not completing, or one can do that. But now I want to use this as the starting point.
Okay.
And from here, what I'm doing is I'm
Mm-hmm.
drawing the lines up to the edges.
Hmm. Okay.
And it goes on. Uh, One should not draw very close lines.
Hmm.
Here, in a hurry, in demonstration, I'm showing, but you can draw
Hmm.
enough space. And
I'm watching you.
Yes, and then I'm doing a little bit embellishment um, at the edges.
Hmm.
So it makes the edges look nice.
Okay.
This is another variation. Okay, one can complete later. Third variation,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll. So this is your V. You draw the rest part of the pizza. Complete this. Center point. Verticals on 3 lines. This will form your seeds when you.
Quite an interesting tangle, Uncle. Matlab, it is not very, very tough to go about, but
Yeah.
it can be represented in many beautiful ways.
So now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to make curved lines.
Okay.
This is my center point,
Okay.
and I would draw like this and then aura of that. One can even use the divas if you want to make even more.
Oh, wow. I am enjoying watching you draw.
Hmm.
Wow, this looks really interesting.
So these are the three different ways in which you can probably use that I've just shown you. And any different whichever way you want. When you complete this, it looks so nice.
Mm. The last one which you drew looks like a thumb. It's like a thumb impression.
Yes, thumb impression. Yes.
Very pretty. It's really nice.
So variety, you can be your own innovator to
Yes.
fill up this space. If you
Yes.
use bigger pieces, then you can use some of the nice tangle patterns inside this.
Mm-hmm.
That's also fine.
Okay.
And so a lot of such variations I had done
Hmm.
when I created this.
Hmm.
So there we are.
Okay. Should I move on to my choice of
Yes,
tangle now?
yes, 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 yes.
Okay. I have
You have
chosen
chosen.
Vitalium.
Name itself is very Vitalium.
Looks like a very Italian name, right?
Italian.
And we have an
Yeah.
Italian pizza also today, so everything European today.
Yes.
This is by Thomas Padros, and he's known to bring a twist with every tangle.
Oh, he is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, mine too.
But some of his patterns are so difficult to understand. But once you understand,
Yeah,
it gives you amazing results.
yeah. So here there are two variations which I will show, which you can use. First
Mm-hmm.
of all, he suggests to maybe draw loops around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Can be a two loop, it can be a three loop, as many as you
Mm-hmm.
like. And once you are up with the loop, choose
Mm-hmm.
one corner and we radiate the lines towards the other side. And
Mm-hmm.
here also, as in your tangle, the lines needn't be very close. I mean, if somebody wants to draw, they can.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we go on to the other shape, we
Mm-hmm.
try to draw the lines in an opposite direction,
Okay.
so, which will bring in a little twist with the tangle. So here,
Mm.
like I can start from here, something like this. Now, he suggests we have one more small portion. I will complete this and come.
Okay.
He suggests that if we have a very bigger
Large one,
portion.
you can break it up.
Yeah, we can break it up. So when we have two of these portions, we can start one with the lines radiating in one direction, and
Hmm.
the other, the lines can radiate in the other direction. That looks quite cool and goes in all directions.
Hmm. So this one is one of his simple ones.
This is one of the simple ones, of course. I mean, I did not have the courage right now to go
No,
and
the other ones are so difficult. You can't so easily
yeah,
work on.
it takes a while to,
Figure it out to start with.
yes. But his PDFs and all are really, really, really expressive.
Yes.
So I'll just show one more version where he suggests that we needn't go in a loop, like a
Okay.
proper
Okay.
loop. We can also have it in a line. So when we have, let's say it's a very, very simple format. So here also
Mm-hmm.
we can do the same thing. And we can have curved lines, like in this one, I'm drawing the curved lines.
Mm-hmm.
And here we can have elongated lines. And of course, everybody can do the shading the way they would love to. But what he suggests is adding a little graphite at these ends
Mm.
so as to give a little bit of 3D effect. And then if you feel like bringing it together with your tortillon, you can do that. I love the scratching sound of the tortillons.
Mm.
Okay, here we go. And similarly, we'll do it here or as well.
So, the common thing between the both the tangle pattern that we have chosen, what you have chosen and what I have presented, have
Hmm?
got the lines.
Yeah,
And just simple lines can also create very amazing outcome.
yeah.
So, it'll be nice to get these patterns to get them married off.
Yes, let's do that. So maybe I will be choosing a tantile
Hmm.
and what what are you going to draw on?
I am having Zendela tile with me,
Okay, sure.
and on that, I'm going to have the random, um, what do you call lines,
Okay.
and then we start off.
Okay. So I'll quickly say a small gratitude prayer,
Yeah.
putting our tiles in our hand, thanking all our supplies, everything around us that is allowing
Yes.
us to make this possible.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Let's then
Start.
start off. Uh,
Yes.
so I have to create a string.
Hmm.
My very when I used to teach people, I would say that string you can create
Hmm.
in about count of two.
Yes.
You close your eyes, take
Hmm.
the pencil on the
Yeah.
paper, and
Hmm.
one, two, and wherever the pencil moves.
Hmm.
But here, because it is Shivi and Dilip, so the and, the English and is what comes to my mind.
Okay.
So I'm just simply picking up that, okay,
Oh, oh wow.
and the
Very
two
cool.
loops have happened. And now
Hmm.
to close the loops, I'm going to extend this to merge here.
Hmm.
And this one, I'm making a curve and making merge here.
Wow.
So I've got one, two, three, and four areas,
Okay.
which is what I'm going to fill up with both these tangle patterns and see what outcome happens.
Okay.
So, okay, let me, since I have chosen uh, 05 pen,
Mm-hmm.
little more, thicker one.
Okay.
So let me, I also like to add here a nice little loop. So I get a natural space for my pizza first.
Yeah. I have a loopy string for today, but
Yeah, I see. Yes, loops. Three, four loops you made.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I'll fit in the pizza over here.
So I'm going to have at least two pizzas, if not three. And then rest of the thing will be filled up with the um, Thomas's. Okay. So I use naturally this whole space available, so I'll only put one V.
Okay.
And on this central point, I put this, and this, and rounding it off.
I'm starting with my brown pen.
I'm going to be absolutely black and white
Okay, that's also amazing.
because any color when you use
Mm.
that introduces a very subtle judgment.
Mm.
And one of the rules, one of the principles of Zentangle is no judgment.
Yeah.
So, moment you choose color, then okay, brown, blue, they look beautiful, no doubt
Mm.
about it. But then that only stops at creating a lovely, nice artwork. Whereas traditionally, Zentangle is supposed to be um, meditative art form,
Yes.
and therefore I stick to that. That each time you are doing Zentangle, you
Mm.
must get your monkey mind must get arrested, must get with you, and that's how the meditation begins. That you are able to control your mind,
Yeah.
and that is the beauty of Zentangle art form.
Yeah.
All other art forms will want you to practice a lot to become perfect.
Yeah.
And here, Zentangle says imperfection is what we are looking for because nothing is perfect in the nature.
Correct.
If you look at the trees, the branches, the leaves, they are not following any perfection and yet they look so beautiful.
Yeah.
Likewise, the human nature.
Yeah.
Somebody says, I am looking for a perfect person
Hmm.
to make my life partner, that person has to die single. But there is nothing like a perfect person.
Yeah.
Everybody will have some of the idiosyncrasies,
Yes.
and that must be accepted. Then you
Yes.
make a beautiful life.
Yes.
So these are the kind of things that I love about Zentangle.
True. Think one of their philosophies of no mistakes
Yes,
is
you
what
know,
attracted me a lot.
yes, and it does not mean that you're not making mistake, but what it says is that
Hmm.
you may have made a mistake in your pattern drawing and
Yeah.
also in life. Don't get stuck with that.
Yeah.
And over a period, it gets camouflaged, and you can't even find out in Zentangle. You can't even find out where you made a mistake.
Yeah.
So you just go ahead, continue. When you connect it with life, because in my training programs I deal with that.
Yeah.
That any error, any mistake, or any wrong thing that you have done, that's not an end of your life. You recognize that, don't repeat that, move on, and wherever possible, rectify that.
Yeah.
So there are no mistakes, works so beautifully that it helps you to proceed with something unknown. Otherwise, moment you say, "Oh, there can be mistakes. I don't know what to do," then you'll not even begin.
Yeah.
So, no mistakes is a great philosophy. Allows you to take courageous stand, try new things.
Yeah, because there are so many times where even in the videos, Maria and Rick have, I
Hmm.
mean, they have skipped a line and or
Oh
they have,
yes. Oh
but they are very
yes.
open about it. I mean, and
Yes.
they bring that up as an example,
Hmm.
demonstrating that this when in the broader picture everything is going to come together. Just keep going. It's like one stroke of a pen.
Yes. Because in life when you connect, people start reviewing about it. Oh, I did this. I should not have done that. Good. If you are understanding that you made a mistake, that's a good enough thing. Go ahead and rectify. Ask for forgiveness if you have made some problem with any relationship issue within the family or with your friends and all that. Look for that and move on.
Hmm.
Don't get stuck with that. That is important.
Yeah. What if we have more seeds than three?
Uh, you can have more seeds, no problem.
Hmm.
And because
That.
it is a V shape,
Hmm.
there are three lines available. One is a bit curved line, two straight lines. And so from center, when you connect them, then you get three parts.
Hmm.
That's how the three um, seeds. And also when I had opened that, that fruit of that particular tree, I
Hmm.
found them the three seeds sitting in this fashion, one chota, one bada.
Hmm.
Again, no perfection. And that is what attracted me. And I said, okay, let me make. One interesting thing had happened, when I was invited by Rick and Maria
Hmm.
again in 2015 when my wife went in to do the CZT.
Seminar.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they had given me half an hour slot
Wow.
to share my experiences because I had done this in 2012.
Hmm.
So 3 years were over. And initially in 2012, I was the only one here because though Sandhya was ahead of me in terms of CZT 07, but she
Hmm.
was in USA.
Yeah.
And after 1 year, she came back and then we connected. And so initially, I was the one who was trying to get the people interested in all that.
Hmm.
So during that period,
Hmm.
I created yet another tangle pattern. I called it as a kalrav.
Okay.
Kalrav in Gujarati.
Uncle, can you move your tie a little up?
हाँ, अभी ठीक
Just
है?
a little up. Yeah, yeah. So much better. Yeah.
I forgot.
No problem. Yeah. Please
So
go ahead.
that
Yeah.
kalrav
Hmm.
was in Gujarati, when birds are together on one
Hmm.
tree and
Hmm.
they keep doing this, we call it kalrav.
Hmm. Yeah.
Evening when they return during sunset.
Hmm.
It had so happened that I was in an ashram
Hmm.
experimenting with the Maun Vrata.
Oh.
So in that ashram, they
Hmm.
had underground rooms
Oh. Oh. Wow.
and you undertake. So
Hmm.
I said, I would like to stay for 3 days
Hmm.
in isolation, not talking.
Hmm.
From the Swamiji, I had taken permission to carry the notebook and my pens for drawing the Zentangles.
Okay.
Now, very first evening,
Hmm.
I heard, just outside
Hmm.
there was a tree, and all the birds returned,
Hmm.
and they were making such a big noise.
Hmm.
Cow, 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 whatever small birds were there. So as I said, we call it as a kalrav in Gujarati, that kind of sound.
Hmm.
And so I created a tangle. I
Hmm.
called it as a kalrav. And so when they had asked me to take a session for half an hour,
Hmm.
um, I spoke about that and I showed there. So Maria made a remark that you are the first one and the only one who has created a tangle pattern out of sound.
Hmm.
Because everybody else would be visually seeing some pattern somewhere and then they'll decode that,
Yeah.
no, what do you call that?
Uh,
Deconstruction.
Deconstruction. Yeah.
So out of the sound that I heard, what
Hmm.
came to my mind, I drew that and that became a pattern.
Hmm.
So
Is that on your blog also?
there must be, because, three, four patterns I've created,
Hmm.
and this was color was one of them, and I spoke about it in that program.
Okay.
So in my blog, it must be there somewhere. One has to search out.
Okay.
Thereafter, a couple of more I had created, but I've forgotten the names myself.
Hmm.
La 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 la.
So, how has your experience been meeting Rick and Maria? Anything you would like to share?
Meeting.
Rick and Maria?
Oh, it was a very interesting thing had happened. I
Hmm.
did not even know who is Rick and who is Maria
Hmm.
when I began.
Hmm.
Uh, my wife had learned this
Hmm.
from the internet,
Hmm.
and at that time, her mother was bedridden.
Okay.
So even though she had retired from her active services,
Hmm.
she had made a nice bucket list.
Hmm.
And that bucket list was for her to start pursuing. She
Hmm.
wanted to travel, she
Hmm.
wanted to go to places.
Hmm.
But when her mother was bedridden,
Hmm.
she also got stuck. So
Ah.
what happens is you get frustrated.
Yeah.
You can't, oh, you can't say that, I mean, looking after the mother was a very important requirement.
Yeah.
So you cannot even forego that. Now, those days, I was going out and doing a lot of training.
Hmm.
So on Friday night, I would come back.
Hmm.
Monday to Friday, it was happening.
Hmm.
And then Saturday, Sunday, I was at home.
Okay.
So, moment I would come home, there'll be a barrage of complaints
Hmm.
about the null not giving proper water or some other thing happening, something. I said, you are enjoying your life, going out and meeting people and all that.
Hmm.
I have to bother about all this.
Hmm.
So since I'm also a counselor, I understood that it is a um, frustration
Hmm.
and nothing more, nothing can be done. If only the time will solve that.
Hmm.
So I would just laugh it out and then I'll say, okay, what can I do? I'll help you, blah, blah, blah.
Hmm.
And it became a regular affair every
Hmm.
Friday.
Hmm.
Then suddenly one day when I come home, I was anticipating the same complaints and all that. But
Hmm.
instead, she was so enthusiastic. She, moment I came, come, 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 I want to show you something on my computer.
Hmm.
And what she showed, I said, this looks like doodles.
Hmm.
I didn't pay much attention. I
Okay.
said, this is doodles. Okay. Next Friday, I come back. Again, she was enthused about it. By that 1 week, she had done something on paper also. So she
Okay.
showed me, this is what I've created. Look at this. I say, yeah, it's all doodle. Anybody can do. Third Friday also, when she was not disturbed, my mind said, oh, something has happened.
Okay.
Nothing has changed in the family, in the home, but she's now not complaining. So
Okay. Okay.
then I said, the only thing which is happening is that this doodle that she's showing me.
Yeah.
So let me do a little more research.
Hmm.
When I did research, I found it was not doodles. It was called Zentangle.
Okay.
And there were a lot of, by that time, about 7, 8 batches were already done.
Hmm.
So they were all making a very nice patterns. And so I got fascinated. And since I am a trainer and counselor, I said, this will be very useful for me. People who are depressed now, I can help them.
Hmm.
So I asked my wife to teach me. She became my teacher.
Oh, nice.
And whatever she had learned,
Hmm.
till that time, we were absolutely unaware about Rick and Maria and whatever they were doing. Nothing. It
Hmm.
was, there was a Canadian lady
Hmm.
who was giving out every week one challenge.
One challenge.
Ah,
Hmm.
Zentangle.
Hmm.
And my wife had picked up that.
Hmm.
So she would answer that challenge and put it up on her blog.
Hmm.
So on Saturday, Sunday, I also started doing those.
Hmm.
And she'll put it up, both of us. Now, I
Hmm.
had also a habit of making some philosophical observations and all that. But to start with, it was just the patterns which were being created, were being put up.
Hmm.
So people started appreciating,
Hmm.
and my wife was interested in um, geometry and mathematics. So she would write something about that as well.
Hmm.
The sacred geometry is a subject.
Hmm.
She used that word sacred geometry,
Hmm.
and she started writing something about that along with the
Hmm.
uh, her what you call her entries when being put.
Hmm.
So people started appreciating that.
Hmm.
Now my I have also done some, and she would put both mine as well as hers.
Hmm.
So I said, "What is this? You are only getting all the accolades,
Hmm.
whereas I am also working and I have also put up."
Hmm.
So I said, "Let us take divorce on internet."
Yeah.
I said, "You separate out, make one blog for me also.
Hmm.
I'll post on my blog and you post on your blog."
Hmm.
Period.
Hmm.
So she did that because I didn't know how to make blog and all that. So she created all that for me.
Hmm.
And thereafter, I started putting my um, blog also.
Hmm.
So I started writing the philosophical things.
Hmm.
And people started enjoying that.
Hmm.
So one day when I was doing training program for IS officers in Panchgani, a place where I keep going,
Hmm.
so I had become addicted to this Mondays
Hmm.
new challenge coming.
Hmm.
So that particular Monday, a challenge was simply that you have to use purple color ink for making your um Zentangle tiles.
Hmm.
And I said, in a small town like this, where do I find purple color?
Hmm.
So I thought that this week I'll have to forego. But early in the morning, when I took my trainees, all the IS officers, for a process called, we call it as a soul nurture,
Hmm.
wherein we say that you are to um, surrender uh, all five senses to the
Hmm.
nature.
Hmm.
For those 20 minutes, you don't think anything except you just be available to the nature.
Hmm.
And whatever nature is speaking to you,
Hmm.
note down in your diary.
Hmm.
So I was also in the similar mood.
Hmm.
So as they went about in the very beautiful campus we have, I also started moving. Within few steps only,
Hmm.
my eyes went onto a very small, tiny
Hmm.
purple color flower on the ground.
Okay.
And since I had to surrender my senses to the nature,
Hmm.
so it looked like that flower is calling me.
Oh.
And
Hmm.
I bent down, and even now those words are, ringing in my ears.
Hmm.
It says, "Why are you worried?
Hmm.
Just look around in the nature, and you'll find so many shades of purple."
Hmm.
And good enough, about half a dozen flowers of different size and different shades of purple I found in that 20 minutes time.
Hmm.
So after the session was over, and then we had afternoon, those people were sent off to Mahabaleshwar, so we had free time. So in that free time, again my inner calling came,
Hmm.
voice, and it says, "Go and collect those flowers."
Hmm.
So I went and collected,
Hmm.
and when I collected, um, I didn't know what to do with them.
Hmm.
So again, I looked into my inner calling, and it
Hmm.
says, "Go ahead and make um, Zentangle out of this."
Hmm.
I said, "How?" They said, "On the ground." All that inner calling is happening. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I picked up a twig, and that worked like my pen, a
Wow.
pencil.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I drew about 3.5 by 3.5 feet square on the ground.
Hmm.
And with the twig, I drew the um, uh, some pattern. I followed the rules of Zenton, what I had learned that by that time. And what came out was very interesting thing. Then he said, "Look, now you put those flowers and use those flowers as patterns,
Hmm.
tangle patterns."
Yeah.
So I did that. It took about 4 hours. I at every stage I picked up. I made pictures also, and that is all there on my blog. So I put that picture as my entry,
Hmm.
and since it was not drawn on paper,
Hmm.
I called it as a nature tangle instead of calling it as a Zen tangle.
Hmm.
And I slept well.
Hmm.
Morning when I woke up, out of my habit, I opened my computer,
Hmm.
and on my blog, I saw hundreds of people have visited. Normally 30, 40 people. I was very happy with that.
Hmm.
There are hundreds of them. I said, "What is this?
Hmm.
Something has definitely happened."
Hmm.
So I went to my mail, and there I found somebody called Rick and Maria sending a small little mail
Hmm.
saying, "We are so excited seeing your out of the box um, work on Zentangle. We would
Hmm.
like to invite you and to be our guests for the next workshop."
Oh, wow.
And I was on the cloud number 9. And he said, "Both you and your wife
Hmm.
are doing wonderful work,
Hmm.
and both of you are invited to be our guests."
Hmm.
I called up my wife, And for 2, 3 days, we were on cloud number 9.
You should
Then
be.
it so happened that my wife says, "Look, I can't come because her mother was not well, no.
Yeah.
But you can go," she said.
Mm.
I said, "Okay." Little disappointment that she cannot come. But then it took only 3 weeks' time to figure out. But my brother, I had called up my brother in USA,
Mm.
said I'm invited there.
Mm.
So he says, "Fine. So you start looking for a ticket."
Mm.
Oh, I have to buy a ticket.
Mm.
It never occurred to me that I have to buy a ticket.
Mm.
And the ticket will cost you more than a lakh and odd rupees.
Mm.
And since I had already hung up my gloves, I was
Mm.
not earning any more money.
Mm.
And all the training that we were doing, it was a commitment that I will not charge a single paisa.
Mm.
It was all giving back to the society.
Mm.
So there was no money coming in additional.
Mm.
Whatever money we had kept for our old age,
Mm.
I did not want to deplete that.
Mm.
So I told my brother, I said, "Sorry, it was a good dream, but I won't come." Good thing was that I did not inform Rick and Maria anything. I just said thank them,
Mm.
and it was resting there. And I forgot about the whole thing, and I continued. At least I came to know that there is somebody called Rick and Maria, who are the originators and creators, and started following on internet.
Mm.
But as the luck would have it, or vidhata, as we call in India,
Mm.
that my father at that time was in India. He was also otherwise a US citizen.
Mhm.
And he, in the month of June, he fell down. He was
Mm.
87.
Oh.
And so the doctor said, "Look, you are a US citizen. Will it
Mm.
not be better for you to go to USA and
Mm.
get your
Treatment
uh,
done.
treatment done?" So
Mm.
that made sense. So my father wanted somebody to take him. And
Mm.
I was the only one in India. My other brothers and sisters, they were all in USA.
There comes the opportunity.
So my opportunity came. I
Yeah.
had forgotten about the Rick and Maria, but my brother had remembered.
Oh.
So while he bought my tickets, he said, "You stay on for a longer period and you do
Mm.
this Rick and Maria's course as well."
Mm.
I said, "Okay."
Mm.
So I wrote to Rick and Maria and said, "Sorry, I had not connected early, but I see that the program that is happening in August is
Mm.
already full.
Mm.
And you had invited us. So is your invitation still valid?"
Mm.
And they said, "Yes, of course. Even
Mm.
if it is full, we'll create some space for you
Wow.
and you'll stay with us afterwards."
Wow.
So I went there
Mm.
and we did. By the way, my father passed away within 7 days.
Oh. Oh
So
my.
he became the reason for me to go to USA.
Mm.
And my brothers, they spent the money for the ticket, so I did not have to spend from my savings.
Mm-hmm.
And Rick and Maria hosted me. They did not charge anything.
Oh.
And after that, 3 days I stayed in their home
Wow.
and they took me around. And so I built up a very uh, close relationship in that fashion.
Wow. That is so amazing.
So recently, also last year, when I went to USA,
Mm.
I made it a point to drive down to their place. My brother did that for me.
Where is your brother's place?
They are in uh, North Carolina,
Okay.
and these people are in near Boston.
Okay.
It was a good 12-hour drive.
Oh.
But then we went on meeting relatives in between and all that here and there.
Yeah.
So it was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Rick and Maria were very happy to receive. Just before that, if you remember, you had pointed out
Yeah.
in there one of the
CCT meets.
sorry,
In one of the CZT meets we
No, no,
had.
no, not
Mm.
that was different.
Uh,
But in one of the videos that they create, no, what do they call?
Project packs. They had
Project
mentioned
pack.
you. Yeah.
So in that they had mentioned my name and that's this story.
Your
I
name and Malti auntie's name.
uh. So I think you or somebody only told me, but
Yeah.
I had not seen. You told me, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So when I saw that, I became emotional. I said, after 13 years, also they're remembering me. So when I had to go to USA, I said I must go and meet them.
Yeah.
So that's how we went and met them. And, you know,
So did
Rick,
auntie also go in that? Oh no, no, no. I'm so
nah,
sorry.
nah, she was no more, no.
She was not there. Yeah.
She had passed away.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so sorry at this.
So, but then they remembered because, when when Malti went there,
Ah.
she had created a very nice necklace out of the strips of paper.
Mm-hmm.
On every strip, there was a Zentangle,
Mm-hmm.
and that was through a thread. It was so when you put it on you, on
Mm-hmm.
your from your neck downwards,
Mm.
it would create a beautiful necklace.
Have you
So,
completed?
which one?
Have you completed your tile?
You are forgetting that in Zentangle there is nothing like completing anytime, anywhere you can stop. So I've
Yeah.
completed in a way, but I'm just adding some embellishments here and there.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I'm enjoying the story that you are sharing. I'm sure everybody who's listening would also
Yes.
be happy to hear your experience.
Yeah, actually my brother was little worried about. He said, "Look, Americans are only after money,
Hmm.
and so if somebody has invited,
Hmm.
um, will they mean that?" So when my brother had called up
Mm-hmm.
before I went there, and he's my younger brother, youngest
Okay.
brother.
Okay.
So Rick told me laughingly, said, "Your brother has got a lot of concern about you."
Hmm.
He said he had called me up
Hmm.
and asked, are you sure you're not going to charge anything?" And so Rick remembered that.
Yeah. I think not
Mm.
only about the Americans, but in general,
In
nowadays.
general, yes, people have goodness in their heart.
Yeah.
We should not generalize.
Yeah.
As much as the bad and wrong people are also there within among us, there are very good people also.
Yes.
And in my training program, therefore, I tell people that don't generalize, don't um, write off people as a group. So and so is like this, so and so is like that. Experience with them, and you remain good, and things become fine.
Yeah.
So you tell me whenever you say you are stopping, I'll stop. Otherwise, I keep on adding.
Oh, okay. I I'll need I'll need 5 minutes.
Okay. Suddenly, I thought of Indrila. So I thought, let me put a couple of Indrilas.
Hmm. So do you teach Zentangle also in your seminars? Do you have Zentangle seminars as well?
Uh, what I did was when there were not too many, in fact, I was the only one initially. So I did a lot of work in 12, 13, 14, 15, up to
Hmm.
16.
Hmm.
And thereafter, only on demand if somebody, because by that time we had enough of
CZT.
uh, CCTs available.
Hmm.
And as I said, I was never after money or earning money.
Hmm.
So I said, let the younger ones, they would have spent money. All of you would have
Hmm.
spent money to go and do so. You had to recover also. Whereas I had no such pressure. So I stopped consciously doing things only if somebody wanted. So what we did was some corporates had invited us.
Hmm.
For example, Reliance people had invited us
Okay.
in the new Navi Mumbai.
Okay. Okay.
So we did two sessions of 50 people each.
Hmm. Wow.
Likewise, there was some organization in Hyderabad had invited us,
Hmm.
some software company.
Hmm.
Bangalore also some two, three such companies had invited.
Hmm.
So such things we did
Hmm.
when
Yeah.
they because initially in 2012, 13, 14, a lot
Hmm.
of things were being written about Zentangle, and since we were the only ones, so they will feature us.
Ah.
Indian Express and various other newspapers, it had come.
Hmm.
So if you put a question, I mean, on the internet saying Zentangle Bangalore, then they'll find me and things which were written about me and Malti
Mm-hmm.
that would come up.
Amazing.
So they would reach out,
Hmm.
and so we did not have to do any marketing for that,
Okay.
but we did such things. Even now, if somebody, there was one doctor recently, last week, called me up.
Mm-hmm.
He's a psychologist, psychiatrist.
Hmm.
He came to know about this through somebody. So he
Okay.
called me up. He says, "Can you please?" I said, "Okay, three, four people, if you are willing to come to my place, I'll do this."
Hmm.
So consciously, I've stopped doing the workshops. But
Hmm.
like this, when they invite,
Hmm.
then another very interesting thing happened.
Hmm.
I think it was about 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Hmm.
There is a NGO
Hmm.
who picks up the bright students from Bihar and UP and rural areas,
Mm-hmm.
10th standard and 12th standard. Those who can compete in IITs and AIMS, medical and engineering, the topmost level.
Okay.
So they spend their own money, that NGO.
Hmm.
They put them up. So there are 7 centers in India.
Mm-hmm.
Bangalore is one of them,
Oh. Wow.
somewhere near the airport.
Okay.
So there was one lady going there on
Hmm.
her, she was a software person.
Mm-hmm.
So she was giving the support to those young children because they have come from far away and then they'll be feeling homesick and all that.
Hmm.
So she found that some of these girls, though they were bright enough, they were feeling very lonely and a lot of pressure was there on them.
Hmm.
So this lady had also come to know about Zentangle and its capabilities.
Okay.
So she found out my number and contacted me.
Hmm.
Sir, can you help these 25, 26 girls? They are young, bright.
Hmm.
So can you teach them Zentangle so that they can calm themselves down?
Hmm.
So I said, no problem. So she said, how much will you charge? I said, nothing. So myself and one Professor Rajgopal and Malti, my wife, all three of us, we went
Hmm.
just about 3 days before the due date. They also said, look, there are 265 boys also.
Hmm.
Why should you only train the girls?
Hmm.
So we said, okay.
Hmm.
So we spent a whole day
Hmm.
teaching the Zentangle process, and then I made it out. I told the teachers, I said, you must promise me that at
Hmm.
least for 15 days, you will make them to do the practice. And since I've got that 21 days wala booklet that I had created,
Mm-hmm.
so I gave them those booklets, we gave them. And for 15 days, half an hour every day, you must make them to do the practice, I said, on this book
Hmm.
and give us the feedback. So they gave a feedback saying that some of the boys were getting very, very disturbed. So in
Hmm.
the night, they started doing for 15 minutes Zentangle. They could get good sleep.
Hmm.
Morning 6 o'clock, their classes would start.
Hmm.
In physics and mathematics was tough for this purpose. But
Hmm.
those boys, they started enjoying, and they say, look, now we are not getting disturbed.
Hmm.
Likewise, different people had different experiences, but all of them found that it was very beneficial.
Hmm.
So that gives us happiness.
Yeah.
What else you want in life?
Yeah.
Since
Wow.
happiness is my subject also in my all my trainings,
Yeah.
my book also creates a new, life balance sheet is the name of the book.
Yeah.
It creates a very structured process work for people to create a new belief for themselves,
Mm-hmm.
and happiness happens to be the central theme.
Yeah.
So that is what I look for.
So I think I am done majorly with what I wanted to.
Okay, if you say you're done, then I have also done, because I have been simply adding.
Hmm.
And here it is. You have made very colorful, nice.
It's like a Renaissance effect.
Mm, yeah, it looks like Renaissance.
So let's sign the tile together.
Oh yeah, let me put my. I'm going to do it in the middle of that. Sometimes, in the side they do, but my signature is again like a tangle.
Ah, that would be interesting to watch.
So one heart,
Okay.
another heart, third heart,
Okay.
and the fourth heart. Now, if you see, when
Hmm.
I when all these lines, when I do this,
Hmm.
that means this is becoming D and P.
Ah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Therefore, this extension.
Hmm.
And D हो गया I. This is center में I बन जाता है.
Hmm.
Then there is DI, then L, then I and P. So my name is hidden inside this.
Hmm.
And it looks like a pattern, so nobody knows that this is my signature.
Hmm.
So it breaks the monotony here and there. And
Hmm. So let us
so,
mark the memory also. This is
mhm. क्या लिखना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे?
anything. Like I'm writing live session, Dilip
Hmm.
Uncle,
Hmm.
and today's date is 27.
I am writing two tangles
Yeah.
got
Pizza.
married today.
Yeah, that is Vitalium. This is live session 54. We use two tangles and
Today's date is
27th of January.
27th January 2006.
Yeah,
And finally, my signature.
yeah.
There we are.
Yes, there we are. Thank you
Mm.
so much for joining me. It was really fun and very, very informative. And
I enjoyed it. I
thank you.
enjoyed it.
I would love to invite you again for some fun drawing.
Oh, yes. At
Mm.
least that way I'll,
Yeah.
get back into knowing some of the tangle patterns. But last few couple of years, at least three,
Yeah.
4 years,
Yeah.
I'm more or less um, very rarely I've done, but
Yeah.
rarely.
Yeah.
Recently, I did for my wife. You know, her first death anniversary happened, and I had put it up on, if you remember, in the
Yes. In
CZT
the
section.
yeah.
That I did. I sat through and 4 evenings, spending 2 to 3 hours.
Hmm.
So today, when I did this, I am enjoying because my hand is still not shaking.
Yeah.
It's able to draw those lines.
Hmm.
So this was my practice thing also
Yeah.
before I had done this. If you can see,
You'll have to bring a little more towards under.
and
Yeah, this is so pretty.
so this was again three three pizzas, and then
Ah,
1, 2, and 3
Vitalium.
Vitalium.
Hmm.
Today, what I did with you, there are two pizzas,
Hmm.
two Vitaliums. But I didn't know how much time will it take. But I did a lot of these,
Yeah,
to,
embellishments.
to add the
Yeah.
fun part in that, and it looks nice to me.
Yeah, it looks very pretty, very soothing.
So before that, one more I had tried out very small. Normally, we do very small one, then becomes difficult.
Hmm.
This is what I had done
Yeah.
also to practice.
Yeah.
Great, lovely. Thank you so much for inviting me.
You're so welcome and see you soon.
Yes, all the
Night.
Bangalore CCTs will meet
Yeah.
once I'm back from my training schedules. Next couple of months are very hectic.
Yeah.
So sometime in April we should have meeting.
Sure.
Tab tak I will learn some more from you people.
It's both ways, Uncle. We learn so much from you and every time we meet you. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And okay, so we'll sign off for today. And this is such a lovely time. Thank you, Uncle. Good night.
So tell me when it is switched off.
Yeah, I'll just switch it off now.